we live? Are we live? I believe we are. Why do I do this myself every single time? I need my notebook. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, keep hitting my mic. Hello. 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 So we have a week 5. Little late. I mean, that doesn't really matter as long as we get it done before the end of the week. But today, Jakey uploaded, which is exactly what I was waiting for. It's the one match I was waiting for. The one match I wanted to see. I know the result, but like I said, Jakey just uploaded. Max doesn't upload, so I can take notes on that, and I can put out standings and stuff today. So I need to take notes on. Okay, yeah. I mean, we're gonna go through the first battle. Okay, this week's probably gonna be kind of short. this week's roundup, because, or watch party, whatever you want to call it. Because move that. One match was literally like 2 minutes long. The video's only 4 minutes long, so we can literally watch the whole thing. The next Jakey's match that he just put out today, the video's only like 9 minutes long. And then the final match is the longest one at 20 minutes. So we can afford to watch. I mean, it's Friday, so I have all the time in the world. We can afford to sit here and watch all the matches all the way through and all that good stuff. So, all that being said, I also need to take notes, hence why I have my notebook. Let's go ahead and switch over screens. Let me full screen this. Oh, not that. Oh, not that. This. There we go. Okay. So, pause this and let's get into it. Hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, it's Carlos. It's not gonna be too loud. Oh, so you'll notice this pops up like one more time. His son and my nephew was playing, trying to play at the same time. This battle is extremely straightforward. I mean, there's really nothing for me to break down. I just need to write down the order in which the Pokemon died. Yeah.
So we'll just see how this one goes. We're just gonna have some fun.
Up the volume on this just a little bit.
With that being said,
This is Carlos' second to last match because he has a bye week in the final week of the regular season. So this upcoming week, week 6, you'll see his battle. That's his last one of the regular season. So this is a big battle. And this next upcoming week is also a big battle. So you see the Pokemon here: Mudsdale, Metagross, Skeletors, Zacian, and Polion. I almost forgot his name. Rillaboom. Burp. Bastiodon for Pidge, Bastiodon, Alola Ninetales, Palossand, Iron Bundle, Hisuian, and Go-Go. The same Pokemon we've seen from Pidge for the last couple weeks. No judgment. I get it. So yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. Metagross kind of just handles everything, so does Zacian, so you'll see. You'll see. You can skip ahead a little bit. No, what do you say? Yeah, so the plan with Zacian, I mean, you'll see it right now. It's like I said,
Terra, Zacian, and Sword Dance off of it.
So can you guys guess how this match goes? I did say it was only 2 minutes long. So I'm just gonna write down. I literally have it written here. Zacian, like Zacian killed everything, but that. I mean, is it a spoiler? I mean, not really. Like, you just heard his game plan, and I just got done saying that his whole team like is really good, especially Zacian and Metagross against Pidge's team. So
I was supposed to tear. Oops.
Also didn't tear. Yeah, Pidge stealth rocking. I mean, oof. If you ever got a legend in front of you, just assume it's gonna set up or Terra or both. Just assume the worst and play around that. Do not try to set up hazards. Don't try to do any of that. Just attack or do whatever you can to neutralize it. And that doesn't work. Evidently. So at this point, Zacian's obviously +3 the Intrepid Sword, Swords Dance, an Ice Terror Electric, so you can't get Thunder Waved. Could get Willowed. I mean, but nothing on Pidge's team's gonna outspeed Zacian, so I mean, not much you can do. Bastardon was probably his only hope of maybe doing something because of the sturdy. It's clearly not enough. and yeah, I mean, This is literally, I think, the fastest match I've ever watched. Maybe one of the sweeps against Raging Lake in EBL Season 5 was faster. Or, yeah, EBL Season 5 was faster. Maybe. I mean, this game's already incredibly fast-paced, but I think maybe one of those sweeps back in Sword and Shield was faster, but this was fast. This was fast. Just over like 2 minutes. I know I'm talking over it, but I mean, like I said, there's not a whole lot. So it starts here, 54. It's about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes. But still, I mean, that's insane. Play rough. Play rough. Hits. Dead. I haven't even been writing the order. Like I said I was going to do that, and I just completely forgot. So it's Bastiodon, then Ninetales. Ninetales. And Palisade. Bastiodon, Ninetales, Palisade. Bastiodon, Ninetales. Actually, I think I already took the stats for this match. I want to say I did. I just didn't write it down. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Gift hub. Well, that's Iron Bundle Dead as well. The only way Pidge could have gotten out of it is predicting a Terra. Or using a Terra, predicting it, and, you know, trying something there, but he didn't really have anything for his Ashen, an electric type in general. This is Hilligant. What was his last Pokemon? Mudsdale. It's not Mudsdale. He's Secret.
I just wanted to try it. I haven't done it in a very long time. And my doggo put in a little bit of work.
The goat. The goat. The goat. Yeah. Like I said, not much to talk about. Pretty straightforward. I'm not even gonna. Pidge's point of view is literally just a gameplay, so unless you guys want to see his side of getting swept, I mean, I'm not gonna play it. It's literally like a 2-minute long video or something like that.
It worked. If it didn't, it didn't. But with that being said, we got Nate next. Then we got to buy.
This is all factual.
Yeah. And then we'll see what happens in the playoffs. I'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Oh yeah, speaking of playoffs, we are gonna set that up. I need to fix this. Why is this coming up first? Because I made him a new intro, so that should not pop up. Anyways, we are going to break down the playoff implications heading into week 6 and all that good stuff. Because next week Pidge has a bye, or this upcoming week Pidge has a bye week. And then the week after that, Carlos has a bye week. But basically, everything's coming down the wire. I can do live standings for you guys right now. That I'll do it like while we're here. I'll update the stats, and I can let you guys know where everyone stands. And I have the MVP card because I'm like 99% sure that Jakey and Max's Zashin is gonna be the MVP. I don't think Jakey and Max's battle was a sweep. So yeah, that's that match. Like I said, nothing groundbreaking. I mean, it was pretty straightforward, very you know, by the books kind of sweep. But I don't know what was the point of me playing the music, because I'm literally just gonna switch right back. Ta-da! We got this beautiful man right here, Jakey, against Mr. Game Reviews, Snowdonian Frosmoths versus Detroit Pyroars. A 9-minute match is not the most promising. It's not the most promising. So coming into this match, Max is 3-0. Max is 3-0, and Jakey is 1-2. 1-2. Of the week 4 standings, the Forza Warriors 3-0, Detroit Pyroars 3-0, Inferno 2-1, Snowdonian Frosmoths 2-1. The Redwood Rillabooms improved to 2-3. The Colchester Celtics dropped to 1-4. The Walton Wingulls had a bye week this week, so no video from Nate, unfortunately. But we got Jakey here, so this is a big battle for Jakey. This is a chance to get on par with the Detroit Pyroars and the Forza Warriors, depending on how that match went. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So this is a big match for Jakey.
Hello and welcome to week number 5
Hi, Jakey.
of the UBA. Today we're taking on Max, the coach of the Detroit Pyroars. See how it goes.
This is beautiful,
Okay,
man.
so
All right, what teams are we rocking? What teams are we
Roll
rocking?
this season. Pretty
Yes.
sure it's 3-0 at the moment, as I was saying.
It's just a quick disconnect. Sorry, Jakey. I hate cutting you off, man. We have my Lotic, Sneasler, Fluttermane, Hisuian Electrode, Talonflame, and T-Tar. I mean, that's just gnarly. But Jakey's team is just pretty insane. Like, the more I've broken it down, the more I'm like, wow, his team's actually like pretty solid. It's not bad. It's got good balance. Like, I need to go back and watch that preseason roundup to get my perspective on some of these teams and see how it's changed, because I definitely had opinions changed on some teams. Jakey's though, I like it. I mean, I like this matchup here. Obviously, rock, fire. You got Sneasler, you know, with the fighting, very good, because if you didn't know, Max has majority ice types. I believe 8 out of his 10 Pokemon are ice types. So clearly you want something for that. You want some kind of checks, and he's got 3. So you know, we'll see how it goes. Milotic's not gonna like the Abomasnow. Electro could do some work depending on the Pokemon that come in. I don't know if I would have brought Electro, to be honest. I don't think it really does a whole heck of a lot in this match, particularly like, you know, just being annoying with Thunder Waves and stuff. What else does Jakey have here? Gouging Fire. Actually, he didn't bring Gouging Fire. I might have dropped the Flutter Mane and brought Gouging Fire. Just done a Gouging Fire T-Tar combo. Combo there. Could have brought Frosmoth. You'd benefit from the snow. Could have, I don't know. I think maybe he should have left leaving Torterra and Sceptile at home, obviously. I mean, yeah. I think he should have left Electrode at home and brought Frosmoth. But, you know, who knows? They might get a rematch in the future.
So this is going to be a very hard battle, but we've got Milotic.
I'm curious to see Jakey's Max's side, or Max's team.
See what he goes with. Let's go for Trainer Battle. Have we got the music recording? Hell yeah! Literally the team I predicted.
So the same exact team Max has been rating. This man, there is a rule. There is a rule we have for not bringing all Pokemon. Which actually I'm gonna update everyone after this week. I updated everyone. Hey, thank you, Freak Show. Appreciate you. I did update everyone. Thanks for the like as well, man. You're freaking awesome. Basically, you have to bring all your Pokemon. And as of right now, Max, I don't believe, has brought Salamence and Alolan Sandslash. I think. I want to say there's the 2 Pokemon he hasn't brought, because he's just been kind of bringing the same ones over and over. So it's gonna be a reminder. The punishment for not bringing all your Pokemon in the regular season is let me remind myself. You have to bring them all in your first play. So everyone's in the playoffs, by the way. Everyone's gonna make the playoffs. It's just first seed gets a bye week. It's the only difference. You basically, in your first playoff match, you have to bring all the Pokemon you didn't bring. That's like a guarantee. And if you still don't bring them, you forfeit and you're out of the playoffs. I think it's fair. I mean, it's 7 weeks to bring, or 6 weeks to bring 10 Pokemon. It's not that hard. So we'll see. We'll see. He's cutting it close. He's cutting it close.
I don't know if Max has been watching.
I don't know if I love this for Jakey though. Like I said, the Gouging Fire would have helped. Frosmoth versus Electrode. I mean, that's kind of, even my Milotic versus the Abomasnow. Like, you know, Electrode does some good stuff. It's very fast, obviously. It probably doesn't even need, you know, Modest or Adamant rather, or no, yeah, it probably doesn't need Jolly. Whichever one raises speed and lowers attack, probably doesn't even need that to even outspeed the Slush Rush with Titan. Like, it could do a lot of good work. So I don't mind Electrode. I'm just saying, I think at the very least, Frosmoth could have came, and potentially Gouging Fire.
If the Whimsicott comes out, we could be cooked.
So let's see how this goes. We are, how long is the video? A minute into the video.
GG's. GL Max. GLHF.
It's about an 8-minute battle.
Okay.
Max leads the Abomasnow, of course, set up the snow. So who goes first? This is big.
What I was concerned about.
Who goes first? Damn. That's tough.
This and the Whimsicott was what I was like, okay, this.
That's tough, that's tough, that's tough. You need to get out of there. Oh, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. Never mind.
Once, sort of.
Did it though? It didn't really work. You kind of got shut down.
Do it again. Oh, we're gonna get like hit with a wood hammer or something to crit.
Surely, right? Max is gonna use or Warville.
It's gonna happen.
I don't know if Abomasnow gets that. Giga Drain.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Okay. It's crazy. D-Dents again. Oh, Terra Water.
Ground.
I think it's Terra Water.
Ground.
Right? Didn't he have Terra Water last time? Yeah.
I rate that.
To resist, he resists the steel now.
What are you gonna do, Max?
What is it gonna do? Actually,
What are you
this
gonna
is gonna
do?
be interesting. So obviously, a bomb of snow no longer gets the defense
What
boost
are
from
you
the
gonna
snow
do?
because it's no longer an ice type; it's pure water. Ugh. That do actually. Power gem. Wait, why do you have power gem? Jakey, why do you have power gem? You have to crunch. You have to crunch.
No, we gotta do it. We can't.
You have to
Can't
crunch.
be greedy. I was really.
Whoa!
considering
It
that. If this
took
gets a
that.
special defense drop, we're done for.
It took that.
It doesn't.
He
okay.
does stall out the snow, gets rid of Max's
Sure.
Terra. Oh, unless Max is gonna switch here. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Potentially get the snow up
100
later.
From a Shimpow.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You could potentially get the snow up later.
Whimsicott, maybe?
Probably. No, he goes to Chimpao.
Max?
Whoa. It's gonna like this, though. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
That's
That's
nothing.
big. Well, you Ironhead here. Easily.
Well, it's gonna go down in it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Sucker punch. Sucker punch, sucker
Completely
punch.
fine. I wasted his Terra. We're all good. Maybe.
Sucker punch. Classic,
Hate
of course.
Thing. This thing is so good.
It's not a bad play for Max at all because he knows he's gonna be able to take a crunch. Jakey would have had to have a crazy prediction there. I could see. I don't think it's a hindsight thing to predict the switch because Obama Snow is Max's only snow setter, I believe. There might be another one on this team. I'm not sure. At least in this team right here, this team he brought, it's not the worst idea for Max to take it away because there's only like one turn left. So bring out the Obama Snow. It might die as soon as it comes out. Obviously, right? It's low, very low red, so it might die. But you get up the snow again, and obviously you get the defense boost. You get this, you get that. Rorbell. You can play around with different things. Blah blah blah. Right? There's a bunch of different things you can do. I feel like that's a predict. I don't think that's a hindsight thing. I feel like that's a predictable switch.
So good.
Ballsy. Don't get me wrong. Ballsy to try and attack with a different move, but
What do we do?
predictable to a degree. Ryuk dies, doesn't it? Chimpow's speed tied with it?
I can't think of anything else right now.
Oh, I like this play.
Oh god, that's not good. Lying back.
Yeah, they're speed
I
tied.
can't think
I like it.
why that crunch did so little. If it goes for an icicle crash,
I mean, and Chimpow's not frail.
It is really
Like people think it's really
full
bad.
switch,
That's gonna do a nice bit.
which does a decent chunk.
I feel like a Thunderbolt would have killed.
Maybe Thunderbolt might have killed.
Thunderbolt might have killed. Hold on, let's back up a little bit. I think a Thunderbolt would have killed. Thunderbolt base 90 volt switch is what, base 70? I think that's a big difference. Yeah, because you have to consider it's getting a 1.5 boost from the stab. I'm gonna go to calculator for this. I need to make like a showdown calculator screen. Showdown calc. I need to sneeze so bad. There it is. I was really hoping I would sneeze. Otherwise, it would have just stuck around. I'm gonna guess his electrode is this one. That's literally the same exact set Jakey has. Literally the same set Jakey has. It's that. Wait, his student electrode gets aftermath? I already battled Jakey. I didn't even know that. Oh, they both get aftermath. What'd you know? Ooh. It does a lot more. Kinda. So a volt switch, assuming this is how they're built, right? Obviously, this is all under assumptions that this is how both these Pokemon are built. Relatively close to the sets they use, so I'm gonna assume they're probably built more or less like this. I wonder if Jakey would go modest. If Jakey's modest, Thunderbolt would have killed. I'm pretty sure. Because at this point, Chimpow's what? What would you say? That's like 60%? 65? Oh, is that like 70 actually? Very closer to like probably. I'd wager like 65%. So no, I don't think a Thunderbolt would have killed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think a Thunderbolt would have killed either. It would have given him a chance. It would have given him a chance to kill for sure. It would have given him a chance to kill, but it would have had to been a really high roll basically.
Okay, here's what we do.
I still think I would have clicked Thunderbolt there. I'm not gonna lie.
Does a decent chunk.
Still think I would have clicked
Maybe
Thunderbolt. I don't know.
Thunderbolt might have killed.
I don't blame him for volt switching. I think I still would have clicked Thunderbolt there. Don't you have Gale Wings? Oh no, Flame Body.
Screw it.
Yeah, you gotta chance it.
Go into this. Why not?
You gotta chance it. No one else has died, right?
Okay.
I'm so like in the battle. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, having a hard switch is tough. Having a hard switch is tough.
Should have Will-O-Wisp.
Ooh, you got nice. Jakey is freaking burns this season. His burns have been on point. He's been burning everything this season. I swear, he's been getting like one burn per match at minimum.
I mean, it's gonna...
His luck's been insane with the Scald and the Flame Body. I mean, go to Electrode, finish it. Go to Electrode. No, go to Electrode. Oh, Sucker Punch though. But I mean, yeah, but who would you rather get damage on? Like, who would you rather lose damage on? Like,
this thing is for sure Max's like ace. It's so good.
you can Volt Switch again.
Let's just Thunderbolt.
Nice shard.
I
Oh,
forgot about that.
I actually did this.
Thing's just.
I mean, that did less than I thought.
Okay.
Not a good start for Jakey. Loses Terra.
So
Loses T-Tar.
hey.
I mean, it's effectively 2-2 right now. The Abomasnow is kind of a non-factor. I wouldn't be surprised if Max sends it in to sack it and get up to Snow again. or go to Whimsy and get up to Tailwind. Go to Whimsy and get up to Tailwind.
What is Max thinking? Because it probably has another Ice Shot.
I think those are his two options. Abomasnow set up to Snow, Whimsy set up to Tailwind, and then let something else come in and finish. Or like do work. Or he could go to Whimsy, set up to Tailwind, sack it, right? And then go to Abomasnow, get up to Snow, and you'll at least have one turn of the Tailwind. Could go to Titan, do some work. Or Mamo. Or Mew.
I mean, he has this Titan anyways.
Yeah, Abomasnow.
There's Abomasnow. Abomasnow. There's Abomasnow.
Abomasnow.
Ice Shot.
Abomasnow's gonna die here. I mean, obviously.
I'm a Thunderbolt regardless. Figured.
Yeah.
2 kills. 2 kills for Iswin Electrode.
Kills Abomasnow. So yeah, Max gets up to Snow.
Cinema.
Again. Absolute cinema. See what I mean? It was basically 2-2. Basically 2-2. So,
I don't know what we do.
so Titan comes out? Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly,
So Titan.
I'd Volt Switch.
So Titan.
I'd Volt Switch. Go to...
Belly
it's also not a bad
You
play.
don't now.
Slush Rush, it's still outsped? Whoa. How is this Electro built? How is this thing built? I'm more on the whatchamacallit. Oh wow, yeah. 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 Makes sense. GG's. Slush Rush for the win. I think that's GG's. Nothing else on Jakey's team is gonna live a hit. Oh, I wish he would have Thunderbolted, bro. I wish he would have Thunderbolted. Or Volt Switch, one or the other. I wish he would have done one of those. There's nothing you can do, really. I don't think. He's so flabbergasted. Hayes, you got a chance at Hope You Live. Yeah. That's GG's.
I'm in disbelief. I'm guessing it has an ability that makes it faster. In
Yeah, Slush Rush. Titan's scary, man. Max has used it well this season. Max has used it really well this season.
I mean, GG's, Max.
yeah, unfortunately.
I
Well,
gotta look it up. I
well,
gotta look it up.
actually,
Freaking thingy.
hold on,
So
timeout,
Titan.
timeout. The
Is it like
snow's
Slush Rush or
gone.
something?
Yes, slush rush.
It gets Slush Rush.
Hold on, timeout.
It gets Slush Rush. Okay.
Hold on, timeout. Oh wait, an ice shark kills. Never mind. Ryuk has no defense. Ryuk has no defense.
Definitely, that would do it.
Ryuk has no defense. Power Gym. Just
So
do it.
should
Hope
I
you can live.
reveal my hand?
Yes.
Yeah, screw it.
Nothing else you can do.
We're not gonna live anyways.
Oy, Jesus.
GG's, Max.
Slush rush for the win.
I got Slush Rush, but anyways. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and why not subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next week, where we're taking on either Humberto or Nate. One of the two. We'll find out next week.
Humberto.
But anyways, hope you enjoyed. GG's, Mac.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Chlorophyll, Slush Rush, Swift Swim. I mean, they're just tough abilities to kind of work around. And that just basically won in the match. If Jake had clicked Thunderbolt with the Electrode, might have killed. I'm not gonna calculate it. I'm just gonna look up the Titan special defense because say Titan. Yeah, its special defense is dog. I mean, its defenses in general are pretty dog water. It's got a lot of HP, but defenses are dog water. So, especially its special defense, probably would have killed with a Thunderbolt. I'm not gonna lie. Probably would have killed with a Thunderbolt if he clicked it or a Volt Switch. I don't blame him for thinking if he remembered Slush Rush was a thing. If he remembered Slush Rush was a thing, he could have done something there. Or if he knew Titan had Slush Rush, I guess. I mean, from that point on, it was just basically a sweep. So that's tough. So 6-2 to the Detroit Pyroars. Get the win there. I knew the result of this match. I just wanted to see how it happened. All right, so we got one more match to watch, and then I will update the standings and stuff while we're here, because why not? Let's go ahead and watch Humberto's side of our battle. Myself versus Mr. Lionheartplays, the Inferno versus the Forza Warriors. Let's see his perspective. We're not going to watch mine. You guys are already hearing my voice too much. Oh.
I know you have Crunch and Snarl and D-Gleam and Player Off. Okay, so you do have Player Off. I wonder, should I Terra? Good afternoon, LionheartPlays, and
He just cut out his intro. I worked so hard on that for him. He just cut it. Is this like a stream layout?
UBA
Chat?
Season 5? Yeah, Season
Yes.
5 video.
Yes, sir.
Bringing you,
I'm just messing.
the L.
So obviously, this is his team. Sableye, Goldango, Kyogre, Annihilate. This bastard had Thunderwave on his Kyogre too? Jesus! Oh my god. This guy literally had a speed check on almost everything. Jesus. Or some form of speed.
Playing Inferno, which is our Week 5 matchup. Coach is the Lonely Hermit.
Oh, Humberto.
Very, very bestest friends. And stuff. And a very good friend of the
Oh, I'm gonna hear it from him later for that.
We're gonna be
If when he
bringing-
watches
we're
this
gonna be
back, I'm gonna
back
hear it from him.
So, this is-
I'm gonna hear it from him.
We're going to be bringing against Josh. It is the Sableye,
Yeah.
a Kyogre, a Gliscor, a Roaring Moon, an Annihilate, and a Golden Go. I have to bring some Pokemon, so that's why we're having Annihilate here.
Wow.
Doesn't really favor this matchup too well.
Used me to use your Pokemon you don't want to bring?
Josh's
Wow.
team is very good, but it's also you can circumvent the team in a couple of different ways, and this is one of the
No, you
ways
can't.
that I've figured that I can do this while
No, you can't.
bringing. I think the Annihilate is the only
No, you can't.
Pokemon that I have to bring in the regular season before you know the play.
Yeah, Humberto was only missing Annihilate. I think there's only 2 teams now that haven't brought all their Pokemon.
This is the team that we're bringing. So we have Poison Jab, Acrobatics, Stealth Rock, and Tailwind on the Gliscor. We have Poison Jab just so that if we have to, go up against a Hatterene, which is honestly the Pokemon that I do not want to see. I don't care about his restricteds. I don't care about his legends.
He never does.
Like that.
Humberto, I mess with him all the time, but I bring up a Pokemon. Dude, this Pokemon's kind of scary. No, it's not.
Hatterene.
That's always what I get.
Slow, but it is stupid, and I don't like it. So we have to be in front of the Hatterene.
Why am I gonna take notes on this match? I already did when I battled.
I don't expect Gliscor to handle it all together because no, it's a Gliscor.
It's a Gliscor.
He's only good physically and whatnot. It's not going to take a special hit very well. But all that being said, so we got Tailwind so that we can, you know, do Tailwind things, Stealth Rock.
I like this layout though. I mean, I was joking around earlier. I do like it.
Sparingly or very cautiously because of two things. One, Magic Bounce, I think, on a Hatterene. I think it'll bounce back Stealth Rocks. And two, Court Change on Cinderace. So we're going to be playing Hazards a little cautiously here. If I see that he sets up Stealth Rocks first at some point and stuff, then okay, we're gonna go ahead and do things because he's not gonna risk a Court Change on a Cinderace. Court Change, you might think that Court Change isn't a really good move on a Cinderace. You just have it all out attacking, and in a way, you're partially right, I guess. But at the same time, Court Change is not bad.
Never mind.
Because Cinderace can take a hit. And
I was about to spoil something for this week.
Put momentum in your favor. So that's
Never
what
mind.
Court Change
I already battled. My battle's already uploaded and stuff. So.
We'll see how things happen. We got Kyogre, who's going to be our wall breaker. Sableye is our disruptor. Golden Ghost.
Kyogre does not touch the field until everything else is dead, or it just doesn't touch the field.
Just in case they do. We have the Cheese Man there. Annihilate just had to come. He had to he had to be here because
Screw that Cheese Man.
The only one that I have left to bring.
I flipped it off. You guys can see it.
I want to give Roaring Moon the light of day. Homie does
Poor
not
thing.
do much.
Poor Roaring Moon. The Paradoxes in general have just been struggling in the UBA. There haven't been many Paradoxes in the UBA that have actually excelled. I'm not gonna go through all the stats right now. I was about to do it, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna see it. There's not a lot of Paradoxes. I think if any that have screw it, I'm gonna do it. If any that have actually done something. Iron Leafs did okay. Considering the thing is the thing with the Paradoxes is they take up a slot in your restricted pick. Because we're only allowed one two at a combination of legendary, mythical, paradox, this Pokemon, and then we're allowed one pseudo on top of that. But you can't bring all three in a match. So taking a paradox in the restricted is a little risky because they're not. I mean, the Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant, sort of the upper tier paradox Pokemon are a little more worth it, but they're a little risky. Like Walking Wake, I did good with it. It wasn't world ending. If you count Miraidon's Paradox, obviously that thing did incredible season 1. Iron Leaf did okay. Roaring Moon first season didn't really do anything. Poor Nate. Fluttermane with Jakey has always done relatively okay. It hasn't really excelled a whole lot. It hasn't really been terrible. It's just kind of been in the middle. It has its moments and then it has its lowlights. It's kind of like a high ceiling, low floor kind of Pokemon. Corridon first season obviously was ridiculously good. Sorry, I got distracted. So my mind's already here, so I'm just gonna do it. I really I don't think there's a single Paradox that actually did something of note. That it outshined a legend or it outshined any other storm before. There was nothing in season 2, by the way. I just finished looking through all that. Season 3 thankfully only has 5 teams. I like how I'm complaining when I'm literally doing this to myself. Did anyone even take a Paradox in season? No one even took a Paradox in season 3. That's not that surprising. Season 4. I sure so didn't take one. Detroit took Walking Wake, didn't really do anything. And that's it. And then this season, no Paradox has really stood out. I mean, Roaring Moon had its moments. Has had a couple moments. Otherwise, like, there hasn't really been another Paradox that stood out this season. Like, Paradox in general just haven't stood out in EBA at all.
Josh, aka the Lonely Hermit, make sure you check out the channel if you
Check out Umberto, obviously. I haven't been... I keep forgetting to freaking plug people like do this crap. Ads. Sorry, every time I skip it. This is not what I was trying to get to. I was trying to get to here. So I'm gonna link Umberto's battle. I'm gonna link all 3 of these battles. This is Lionheart's POV. Sorry, we're taking a lot of breaks during Umberto's point of view. This is Jakey's, just in case people are watching the replay. Get the chat replays. Jakey's POV. And here's Mr.Toast POV. These are the only ones that are out. But the rest of them are in this. The rest of the coaches are in the description down below. Obviously, it's not Nate's fault. He has a bye week this week, so go check him out. And go check out all the other coaches. Alright. Let's get into it.
And we have Toxapex and Friends.
Toxapex and Friends.
Toxapex and Friends.
That's funny.
Okay, I knew the Toxapex was coming. I'm not excited to see the Cinderace, but we're prepared for it. If we have to.
Countermeasures are prepared.
Honestly, I don't know.
This is a good match. I'm joking around because it's Umberto, but this is actually a pretty good match.
But I think, based... Oh, he didn't bring the Grimmsnarl. I just noticed that.
Yeah, your team's literally... You built your team to not get beat by Grimmsnarl. Like 7 of your Pokemon can... 7 of your Pokemon can all freaking beat Grimmsnarl in some way. He said it in the preseason round.
Sorry for the mess in the background again.
Oh my god, that's making this match so much more unenjoyable. The mess in the background. Oh my god.
Giving my setup a makeovering, Jesus. Who's Leo? Oh, you. Hi.
Leo. Leo now. His new Whimsicott.
So what are you going to do?
This is an interesting one because I did have Swords Dance and I had the Terra ready to predict at least the Thunder Wave to be able to give myself the free Swords Dance. I mean, he could have gotten off of Wisp, obviously, once I did that, but it was kind of a big decision that ultimately I was just like, nah, don't see the point of doing it.
That's okay.
So he had to get out of there. Get out of there. There's 2. That was the other option. Just get out of there. I think I want to say I end up play roughing here, which the smarter play probably would have been to just Flower Trick so I can stay. Oh well, no.
Oh, Dark type.
he forgot about that. Okay. I thought in the moment on my side, I thought he was predicting the switch. To be honest, I thought he was predicting the switch. But...
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. No.
This guy grooving, moving and grooving.
Good to know.
We got the double backs. We both switch out. Beep boop. Beep boop.
Okay.
Beep boop. I love Quib. I think he double backs. I think I double back too. I think it's another like double switch. Just hit my mic. So mad at this battle now. Cheese man. Cheese man. We did end up getting rocks up before him.
Stealth rocks on my end. That means he doesn't have court change on his Cinderace.
Obviously. No, yeah. I kind of had options of who I wanted to bring. But I think I mentioned in the video, and it's the honest truth. I built this team in like 5 minutes. So I literally just sat here and shut down and just put the Pokemon I knew the Pokemon I wanted to bring. I just had to decide like the last 2. So I just sat there. I was like, here's this move, this move, this move. And like I just sat there and just typed it out. Bunk. Did a lot more than I would have liked. Did a lot more than I would have liked.
You know, hindsight's 2020. I probably should have teared the glass core and done things.
What was the terror on the glass core?
Let's go into the Meowscarada.
Hey. No predictions. Oh, it's Terra Steel.
Gonna go into Meow Meow. Oh no, he's not.
Man, Tox did his job.
It's an annoying wall out of it.
If the reflect was still up, I would have baneful bunkered just to stall it, but it did its job. Did what it had to do. Did what it had to do. Bam, 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 bam. Meow meow. 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 Sound like Gary. Meow meow. No. Maybe it's too obvious of a switch. Maybe, just maybe. That would have sucked.
Vermithor to take a hit so early.
I don't know how much I would have liked the Flare Blitz though. Not gonna lie.
Hey, carrots, you're gonna.
That scared me because it got so much louder.
This is important, sir. I think you're.
Go away.
Well,
Go away.
Tailwind Stealth Rock.
Yeah.
Should live a hit or two or three.
Yeah. You're gonna live like 7. Stupid glass score. I actually still did a good chunk. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I would have got the Swords Ends first. I wish I would have got the Swords Ends first. Well, it wouldn't have really mattered, to be honest. I ended up Swords Dancing here. And it was just to try and like get him to make a certain play. You know, to try to take out the Cinderace before I could do anything.
So
It was just kind of a bait Swords Dance, I'm not gonna lie.
useless for him if he does have it.
It's just kind of like a bait Swords Dance. That's okay. No? I think Acro would have done more, to be honest. Stab, 110. Stupid poison. So annoying. Not that Cinderace was going to do too much because of Sableye existing, but I don't even think he uses Sableye. I believe he goes... What does he go to here? Oh, it's Cheeseman. That's... Yeah, I had Cheeseman in my head. I was like, does he go to Cheeseman? That is... It is the Cheeseman. This freaking thing. So annoying. Dude, I'm +2. Now the tail and kill it. I forgot. I remember looking at the Calyx with the Flare Blitz on Gold Dingo. Yeah, this thing's nice. Hey. Language.
Get that thing out of here,
But it stalled the tailwind. Brought the Gold Dingo out and allowed me to get a switch in on it. So it wasn't the worst. Toothless. The Thunder Wave, should have seen it coming, but it also simultaneously was just not surprising that he had it.
But let's try it.
I mean,
Then Cheeseman goes down, and that's okay.
yeah, you're gonna live. What do I do? I think it's just Shadow Ball, right? Oh, because I was debating whether I should double back or not, I think.
It's a special Dragon Ball.
Pow! Right in the kisser. It's so annoying, dude. I mean, he has to. Like, he literally has to do that sort of stuff, so.
Maybe yes, bad flash. I don't know what I said just now.
I take this, don't I?
Depends when I try to go in
Yeah.
rhythm with the song and stuff. Goodbye, cheese man.
I think it's so annoying. So I was so happy to get that off the field. That was kind of a big deal because at this point on it, the battle does start to switch in my favor after that kill. That was actually a nice turning point for me. The Revelator. The Revelator. Sounds like a wrestler. Like an underground wrestler. The Revelator. Or like a monster truck. The Revelator. Yeah, I mean, yeah, naturally, like even yeah, it's not slow. So Para it's of course gonna outspeed me. Easy, right? Chip damage, chip damage. I believe this is when I send out the doggo. I believe. Right. Send it out. Send it out. Send it out. Send it out. Oh my god, stop taking forever. Gosh, there it is. And yeah, the doggo, it does a lot of work. This was really annoying though. This gave me this. I had hope for Zamazenta for the rest of this match, but I didn't like this turn. This turn kind of killed some of my hope with Zamazenta because it was really annoying.
I wonder, should I Terra?
Ooh, was this the intro moment? I mean, yeah, Terra Ghost Rage Fist would have hurt. Terra Ghost Rage Fist would have hurt pretty bad. So that unfortunately doesn't kill, which was annoying. I think it was probably got a little bit of bulk in it. It's some birds, I wouldn't be surprised. And then it lives the poison, which was annoying. But we had to secure well, I had Wild Charge, so my only other attacking move that could hit this thing was Wild Charge, and I didn't want to risk revealing that yet, even though I knew Umberto would know I had Wild Charge, like, obviously, right? But I didn't want to reveal it yet, just in case he forgot or something. Foul play. That's a good move. It's a good move for it. Is it poison? Honestly, I wasn't as worried about the Sable as I thought I'd be. It was more so the Goldingo that was annoying. Electric. Nah, I want to shut down the prankster shenanigans. All of it.
Oh, Dark type.
Thunder, Willow, all of it. I think the Sableye lives this, doesn't it? Yeah. Does it die to the poison? I don't remember. Oh, it does. Okay. I would have been so upset if it lived. So upset. So then he believes he goes to Vermithor here. Hits that Terra. Like I said, Calgary just does not touch the field until the end. It does not. Yeah, this was a nervy moment for me because it really depended on what Umberto's Terra is gonna be. As you'll see right now, it is fire. So this was a nice little showdown here. If I used the wrong move, could have been a huge issue. But I was surprised by how much damage I did on this turn. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if Brick Break calculates. I use Brick Break. I don't know. Brick Break calculates the attack before or after the reflect.
Being silent and I'm not talking, concentrating and doing all the thinking to myself.
Understandable. I don't think it does. I think Brick Break takes into the account the reflect. But that did a lot of damage, so I don't know. Because that did a nice chunk. That aggro, I was very scared that I was going to do a lot more. I kept forgetting I'm +1 defense. So every time I was getting hit, I was like, I think I'm going to die. Or I'm going to take a fat hit here. And it wasn't as big as I thought it'd be because I'm +1 defense. So I believe I kill. Obviously, right? Didn't really matter what he clicked. I was gonna outspeed it, I was gonna hit it. I think I was deciding what move I wanted to use again, and ultimately I just was like, Brick Break, stab, just do it. Was I talking over the intro moment part? Did he get to that? I think I was.
Hello, Poseidon.
Poseidon. Honestly, I wonder if a Brick Break would have done more. Probably not. Wall charge is pretty strong. Thunderwave?
I don't think I wipe it out with this, do I? Could always try. Oh, never mind.
Stupid Kyogre. So yeah, Zamazenta effectively ended the match. Took out 2 Pokemon, basically 3 because of the poison, finishing Sableye. Zamazenta just broke open the match and allowed Masquerada to come in and finish it.
Just gonna wall everything and then recover.
Nah. I ain't like that. I'm trying to finish. Trying to finish the match. It ain't over till it's over with Umberto, so I'm trying to put a stamp on it. And I even think I said in my match, even if Meowscarada somehow magically dies here, Clefable, like he said, will be able to come in and install it with the Toxic.
Well, the good thing is that we gained information, and this is just one battle that we lost. So this is
Gain information. So did I. I really did. I was already looking at potential rematch.
That's okay.
What does he have to say?
Anyways, who do we battle next? I don't know who we're battling next.
Jakey.
We'll see you guys next week for our next battle. Yeah, that's it.
I missed. It was actually a very solid battle. But it was fun in the moment. Fun in the moment. So I'm gonna do the standings while we're sat here. I need the graphic from me personally, so I can sit here and look over it. So we had a 6-0 Colchester versus Redwood, or Redwood 6-0 Colchester. Detroit 6-2 Snowdonian, and we 6-4 the Forza Warriors. We went 0-2-4 this week. So I'm gonna write it out here so I can tell you guys. Okay. So the Detroit Pyroars will take first for this week. They're 4-0. They won by 4, so they'll be +10. Crazy. Second would be us, actually. We'd take second over the Forza Warriors at a plus, what was I, +8. We won by 2, so plus. Wait, this is old. Why am I looking at this? That's old standings. Don't look at that, Josh. This, like, look at this. We were 2-1 +5. We won by 2, so we're 3-1 +7. In third would be the Forza Warriors. 3-1. They lost by 2, so they'd be +6. Fourth would be Snowdonian, because they still have a better win percentage than the Redwood Rillabooms. Frosmoths Rillabooms at 2-2. They lost by 4, so they're -3 right now. Like I said, the only thing putting them above the Redwood Rillabooms, because they do have the same amount of wins. The Redwood Rillabooms will be 5th. They have the same amount of wins, but the Rillabooms have more losses. So right now, the Rillabooms are struggling. But if the Rillabooms get a win next week, we'll talk about that in a second, because that's kind of a big. Next week is kind of a big deal for the Rillabooms. Colchester Celtics 1-4, -15. Ooh. The worst KD in the league. Walton Wingulls retain. They're 0-4, -10. Okay. So first the Detroit Pyroars, second LA Inferno, third Forza Warriors, fourth Snowdonian Frosmoths, fifth Redwood Rillabooms, sixth Colchester Celtics, seventh Walton Wingulls. So the schedule for next week. Should be week 6. So we have the Colchester Celtics on a bye week, so they're gonna stay at 1-4. The Walton Wingulls versus the Redwood Rillabooms. I need some like chill music. Let me just find a chiller theme than this. It's all battle music. Sick. Pokemon chill themes. It's too hype. It's too hype for the moment. Sure. Ah, perfect. Black and White 2, Spreader City. So it's so much calmer. It's a whole different vibe. So week 6, Walton Wingulls versus Redwood Rillabooms. So Wingulls can only pass Pidge? Technically, if they beat the Rillabooms and the Frosmoths, lose out, which I think they faced the Frosmoths week 7, they could technically pass one of those teams. But if the Redwood Rillabooms win, Walton Wingulls would only be able to pass the Colchester Celtics after this week. This upcoming week, the Redwood Rillabooms, if they win, they'll move to 3-3, and that puts them in a decent spot. They'll get like a 4th, 3rd matchup, more than likely, depending on how the top 3 do for the rest of this. So a 3-3 record to end after a 1-3 start, not bad, or an 0-2 start actually. They went on like a 3-1 run. And they have a bye week 7, so they can just get to sit and watch everyone else battle. Detroit Pyroars versus LA Inferno. Obviously, the Detroit Pyroars are still undefeated. They're 4-0. The LA Inferno just caught up to the top of the pack. So a win, depending on how good it is, could put the LA Inferno in first. A win for the Detroit Pyroars and an L for the Forza Warriors. Detroit Pyroars wrap up the first seat. So that's a big deal for the Pyroars. They want that win. They got to get that win. Continue the streak. They get it. And the Forza Warriors lose. That's number 1 seed. If they get it and the Forza Warriors win, it would still come down to the week 7 matchup between the two of them. Let me see. Oh, our first tiebreaker is KD, and then head to head. So it's kind of crazy how things are going to shake out here at the end. So yeah, a lot of implications there. The LA Inferno could potentially get the first seed this week with a win over the Detroit Pyroars. The Detroit Pyroars could potentially seal the first seed this week, which would be insane. So a lot to play for there. The LA Inferno could potentially fall to like a 3rd, 4th matchup, or a 3rd, 6th matchup. Sorry, potentially with that. Sorry, yeah, the Redwood Rillabooms could. They're kind of fighting for the 4th spot right now, depending on how the Forza Warriors do. That's a big difference though, to either have to face the would be 2-7, 3-6, 4-5. They kind of be stuck in the same matchup. So I don't know how much it'll matter in the long run. They might end up having to play the Frosmoths again, depending on how things shake out. So we'll see. Let me see. Week 7, 6, sorry. Okay, so that's that matchup. Then we have the Forza Warriors versus the Redwood Rillabooms. So the Forza Warriors with a win, they'll keep pace to potentially steal that first seed as well. If the LA Inferno beat the Detroit Pyroars, that actually would help the Forza Warriors if they also win, right? Because now you got 3 teams on 4-1 it's all going to come down to KD at that point. And then heading into the final week, it'll be Forza Warriors with the Detroit Pyroars, which would be an intense matchup, I think, regardless of how this week shakes out. So the Forza Warriors have a lot to play for. So do the Snowdonian Frosmoths, because a win, and they're suddenly on the same record as the Forza Warriors and potentially the LA Inferno, depending on how their match goes. So that's a big matchup for both of them. I think every matchup this week is pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. The Walton Wingulls are the only ones you can kind of just play upset, because the odds of them, hopping up higher is not incredibly high. So there's that. Detroit Pyroars, LA Inferno. That's a fight for the first seed. Detroit Pyroars could potentially secure the first seed. LA Inferno could potentially just hop to the #1 slot. They won't be able to secure it this week. Unless everything goes wrong for both the Detroit Pyroars and the Forza Warriors, then maybe, but not really. Mathematically, it's basically impossible for LA Inferno to secure a first seed. The Forza Warriors could stay within that top 3 race, obviously, with a win. Snowdonian Frosmoths can join that top 3 race with a win as well. So that's a big change, because 3 versus 6. It's a difference between facing the 6th seed or the 5th seed, which is kind of a big gap there right now as it stands. So this is a big week, a lot to play for. As I mentioned, I mean, I'm gonna update it for everyone, all the guys. But as mentioned, the MVP for this week is it's Zashin. So Titan put up a good argument. So Titan did a good job this week. Got 4 kills. Titan put up a good argument, but it's gonna be Zashin with the sweep. He'll get the MVP this week. And yeah, so obviously be sure to check out everyone in the description down below, because the matches should be coming out tomorrow and Sunday. Might have some late bloomers, but it's all good. So keep an eye out on all the that's why you got to subscribe to them, so you don't miss any of the battles whenever they come out. So check them all out. I'm gonna go update the standings for all these guys, but I thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you to everyone who watched. Much love, and hopefully I will see you all very soon with another roundup. We should be probably streaming tonight, but but in terms of roundups, we'll see you next week, hopefully. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for this week. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, be sure to check out all the socials. Follow, subscribe when it's necessary. It's all greatly appreciated. And of course, be sure to share socials to our friends, family, everyone you know. Let people know where it's at. See you guys in the next one. Wait a minute. Oh no, I gotta change something. Sorry. Okay. See you guys in the next one. Bye.